welcome to Revisit Mommy. Today I'm reviewing a beautiful book and hope you've been reading well and reading healthy. By the way, I'm reviewing the most beautiful Christian fiction I've ever come across. I mean, it's so beautiful with plenty lessons for young ladies and of course young men out there. It's Sophie's Art by Lori Wick. Very beautiful book. I hope you can see that. And I mean, after reading the book, I actually had to go online to search for all of our other books, and I've downloaded them on my phone, like starting them so it's a beautiful book. Okay, the book happens to be the story of a young lady, Sophia Velacondia, who lived in a country where their first language is Czech, and the name of the country goes Czechoslovakia. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I mean, she had to travel down to the US because of the ongoings in her country, and of course, she lost her parents when she was quite young, and so she was brought up by her grandmom. However, at the time of moving down to US, they actually planned to come down together, but because the grandmom had cancer, she couldn't follow Sophia. So Sophia came alone, and Sophia is a very intelligent lady. She spoke 4 languages, I mean, with Czech, which made 5. But she worked as a translator in her country, but when she got to the US, because she couldn't speak English fluently, she couldn't get a job, like a decent job, so she had to work as a waitress in a restaurant. So she started the job, and of course she is a God-fearing young lady, which was the number one thing that got me attracted to the lady. She attended Bible study every now and then, and so but then because of her commitment, she would just slide in, sneak in into the Bible study group and sneak out to go back to work. She attracted the attention of the head of the Bible study, Jane. Jane is the sister of Alec Riley, and Alec was married to Vanessa. Both Alec and Vanessa gave birth to 3 kids: Rita, Tori, and Craig. But Vanessa died like of a fatal accident, so Alec was left with the children. They couldn't recover from death of Alec couldn't recover from death of his wife, and so was the children. They couldn't recover from the death of their mom. So they just carried on so sad most of the time. And Rita, the oldest of the kids, had to take up the responsibility of their mom, clean the house, cook, and all of that at the age of 17, wasn't it? So why Jane kept watching the way Sophia was committed to the Bible group, coming and going, despite the nature of her job, then God spoke to her heart that this young lady would be a good one, for like a good help to her brother who just lost his wife. I mean, the kids need like somebody to help her with the works in the house and all of that. So Jane prayed about it and spoke to Sophie, and Sophie also prayed about, and because of the because of the way people treated her like she was nobody in Chicago. I think Chicago was the first place she went to, like on landing to US, Chicago was the first place she resided. So because of the way they treated her like she was a nobody and all of that, and the busy nature of the city, she prayed to God about it, and God gave her the go ahead. So she went. On getting there, she wasn't so proud. I mean, if I speak 4 languages, even for survivor, the first job, I wouldn't take that like a waitress as the first job. I mean, if I speak 4, but you need to see the humility she displayed meeting Alec and his kids for the first time. The way she was so humble, so loving. I know she was even praying to God for them to accept her, and I was like, you speak 4 languages, for crying out loud. You are working as a translator to the government in your country, so why should you come here looking so, you're not begging for the job, excuse me, you need a job, but you shouldn't go so low. But she was so humble and all of that. And after the interview, you need to see the way Alec was so adamant on speaking to the kids about it. Like, the kids have to accept, they have to like her. If they like her, then we take her as a housekeeper. And I was like, seriously, just kill me. Just kill me. And Alec lovingly and patiently spoke to the kids about Sophia. Okay, she is from so country. I want to employ her to help take care of the cleaning in the house and all of that. Do you like that? If you're comfortable, we'll take her. And the kids gave their go ahead, like, and Sophia came. They gave her one of the apartments by the major house, and she was staying there, and so beautiful. Sophia was so hardworking. She cleaned their house, she prepared their meals, and guess what? For the fact that she cleaned their house and all of that, like spent like a major part of her day in their house, she didn't feel like she was entitled to anything from them. She would just prepare the food. The food that was more than enough for the four of them. She would prepare food, prepare their lunch, prepare their dinner. Then she would just, quietly leave the house to go back to her own apartment with nothing to eat. And most of the time Tori would have to be the one to speak to the family that we don't want Sophia to go hungry. How about we give her like a little food? She doesn't eat with us, she just comes to pay her meals and all of that. So Tori, the last of the kids, suggested that to their dad, and their dad embraced that. But he paid her well. He made sure that she was just okay. He just gave her the things she would be needing, basically. But I just so absolutely love the way they welcomed her. Like, that's so rare in the world of today, for you to have a housekeeper. You give her a house, you give her, and you still want her to dine with you. It's so lovely. But Sophia didn't feel entitled at all, so she kept doing her work. She was so committed and all of that. Then she found the church she was attending. Funny enough, the family were attending the same church, but she didn't wait for them. She didn't feel like she was supposed to be taken to the church, ride with them. She trekked down to the church, and which was so beautiful. Just do your thing and just leave. I absolutely love that. She feared God, she praised God almost about everything. And then finally, you guessed right, she bought, like, she found her way into the heart of the kids and Alec. And so somehow something happened. Like, you don't want to know what happened. You need to pick up the book. I have the soft copy. If you are interested, I can just forward it to your mail or whatever. So beautiful book. You just want to find out what happened at the end, like, what eventually happened. You want to find out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a comment, drop it down below. And I want you to subscribe to my channel. Why have you not subscribe for crying out loud? Like, I've got great, amazing content for you. I'm also a stylist, a fashion designer. I style my dress. I wish you could see the full video, but you can follow me on MSI Stitches on Instagram. That's my fashion page. You can follow me on @Oriofe Onimix. That's my regular page where I post some write-ups. And of course, you can also follow Kingdom Lifestyle Radio, Follow Wick Radio. Those are beautiful online gospel radio that I listen to. So you need to follow them for beautiful content 247. So for the remaining part of the book, I'm not sure if I'm coming up to do the remaining part of the review. Like, I finished the book and so beautiful. I learned a lot and it made me this calm. Like, I love the fact Sophie's art is a must read for everybody. Sophie's art by Lori Wick. If you want the soft copy, please comment down below and I will forward it to your mail, or we can just exchange contacts. So you message me on 08176734232. If you message me on my WhatsApp, I'm going to send it to you. The soft copy is a very beautiful book for every young ladies out there. Lots of lessons to be learned in the book. So till I come up again for another beautiful review, stay blessed and keep reading healthy. I love you.